Welcome to this video. If you are here, it means that you are taking action and we are starting the program together. So welcome. Here you can see the first sentence for kind of putting the energy that we want into this program: wealth with purpose and freedom by design. So I want to walk you through this video. It's super important that you watch it until the end. Okay, it will give you a broad understanding on how this next 3 months are going to be happening, and how it's designed for your success. Okay, so we want to really watch this video until the end. So here, the way I've crafted this program for you is to make it the best possible for your transformation. So it's going to be a mix of three things. So the three things are online videos. So you will have access to a platform where you will have access to these online videos. So that's how you watch this first introduction. It can be on Zaflow or System.io. I'm still in the process of deciding which one to use. For now, it's on the two platforms. Okay, so you have access to this. You have access to me or one of my coaches. So for this, we want to have the implementation of your strategy. Okay, so the implementation is going to be made during the one-on-one private Zoom calls. We want to be as efficient as possible to save you time, to get straight to the point, and to do the technical things like buying the hardware, setting up the strategy, putting in place the DCA, and all of this. So you will learn also during the videos new vocabulary to manage for yourself. So online video, one-on-one private call, and community calls. So everything has its importance. I don't want you to start prioritizing or start thinking that you're going to save time if you don't come to the community calls, or if you don't watch the video and you only do the one-on-one with me. Yes, you will have your the promise that I gave you. You will have your strategy in place, but I cannot promise you financial freedom if you don't take it as seriously as possible. And the way I do these things, as you can see, there is some heart, there is some smile. It's super important that for me your brain start to think about finances, investment, financial freedom as something agreeable and easy and fun. So that's why even coming to the community call will give you so much more than just trying to save time to not come. So again, make sure to follow the entire program and to make the best of everything that is offered to you. Okay, so you are starting exactly at the right time. You are at the right time, at the right place. So take it easy, and we will go and talk about your future success. So here, if you are here, you understood the problem already. Okay, we had our first calls. So the discovery call, where you understood the problem of inflation. We're not going to discuss that right here in this video because you already have that. But now we want to build the solution together. So welcome in the other side, and I want to talk to you about some successes. So here you have three people. You have Irina, Demi, Rachel, and why I want to talk to you about them is because it doesn't matter where you start. Where do you start in this program? So some of you have no financial education whatsoever. You haven't invested your money ever in your life. So you're starting from zero in terms of knowledge and in terms of investing, and that's perfectly fine. That's what Rachel she was in that spot, and as you can see, she has been doing the program, doing the strategy, and she is now an investor. So that's also the mindset shift that we will create for yourself, is that you will become a real investor, not only with Bitcoin working for you, but also in your personality. Because I like to say that you cannot change your reality if you don't change your personal reality. Okay. Now, if you have great intuition, and maybe that's what brought you to Bitcoin, that's what brought you to talk with me. You have great intuition, but you haven't built a system that is working for you. You don't necessarily have a big retirement plan or a plan B if you lose your job or things like that, but you have great intuition. We want to bring that great intuition into a solid knowledge and a solid protocol. And that's why the online videos are here for, to increase your conviction and your knowledge. So that was the case of Irina. Irina is a life coach, and she's been also in real estate, super successful, and now she always used her intuition to guide her through her life with the law of attraction and things like that. But now we want also to link that into material reality with this investment. So if that's your case, that's completely fine. Enjoy the videos to increase your level of knowledge. And then if you already have financial education, I really want you to look at this program with an open mind, because the three most dangerous words of the English language are I know already. I know already. So if that's your mindset coming in this program, please, and I've been this kind of person myself, please put those three words in the bin for this program. Keep an open mind, come in this program as if it was a very new thing. So here I want to talk to you about Demi in the middle, because he has a master degree in finance, and he's been working for one of the biggest company in the advisory and finance advisory in the world. So he kept an open mind, and he's been able to have his Bitcoin strategy as well and Bitcoin knowledge, which is very, very, very rare in this industry. When you have a master degree and you work for high-level companies in finance, it's really hard for them to see and listen to Bitcoin knowledge. Most of them are not investing. So please keep an open mind. It's really, really important. So now, if you are here, we have done, or we are about to do, the onboarding process together, so that you understand what tools are going to be available for you to make the most of your financial transformation and personal transformation during these 3 months. I'm going to ask you, if it's not done already, to answer the onboarding questionnaire. So here it's going to help me serve you the best during these 3 months. It's kind of the foundation. And then you will have access, so you will need to use a Zoom for our one-on-one calls, and for the community calls you will need to have access to a Notion page. So the Notion page will look like this. So it's your Bitcoin journey with me. You will have here access to exercises and mentorship calls where you can take some notes, and also you have the entire program. Okay, if you don't have access to this, please reach out to me, but normally you have access, or you will have access in the onboarding call that we will have in the next few days. So here you will have access to everything we will do during our calls, and also you will have access to write some notes, and most importantly, the homework between our one-on-one session. You will have access to some exercises to do, questionnaire to do, so that you increase again your level of conviction and knowledge. Okay, here is exactly the roadmap of this mentorship. Week by week, what I'm asking you to do, when do we have our calls, and which videos to watch. So it might sound overwhelming, but let me remind you that I promise you that everything is going to be possible within a 2 hours per week involvement. So if you want, you can go straight to your Google Calendar and book 2 hours per week in your Google Calendar, where you're going to look at the online videos and grow your Bitcoin knowledge and financial education. With that being said, we will have we will have our community call every Thursday. Okay, every Thursday community calls on Zoom, so you can put this 1 or 2 hours of studying just before our community call, so you can also ask questions. So every Thursday at 12 to 1 p.m. community calls. So you can say that every Thursday from 10 to 12 you are learning, and you are watching the online platform. So here on Zaflow or System.io, as I said, you will have access to the videos. So here, Bitcoin Premium Investment, you will have access to everything. Okay, so that's for the tool. That's for the success. And of course, you will have access to the WhatsApp group for the community. And I want to show you as well. Here on Zaflow, you will have also, if you click here on community, I will send you also the community access. You will have access to the community where you will find the announcement when we do events, group coaching, things like that. And you will be able to promote your business here as well. And I will also provide you some very good information here and then. Great, I think I'm done with this. So super important that you don't feel overwhelmed. We're gonna be really doing step by step, small incremental steps. But I just want you to guide you through where you start and what is my goal for you. Super important. You are here, you are at the starting point. And if you're here, more likely your income every month is more than 2,500, around 5,000, 10,000 and more. You don't have really a retirement fund or retirement plan. Maybe you have some money in a life insurance and things like that, around 20,000 euros. You have some savings, around 20,000 euros as well, maybe more, but you don't have an investment that is beating inflation. As we saw during our discovery call, and you can go here on my website, if you have here 20,000 in savings, we want to look for the next 10 years, and money supply is 10% per year, so the real inflation is 10% per year. We know the problem. We know that if you don't do anything, in 10 years you would have lost 12,289 euro. So that's why we want to put in place a Bitcoin strategy. And here you will have the roadmap. If I haven't given you the roadmap, but that's how it's gonna look. We're gonna put in place a Bitcoin investment. We're gonna buy the hardware. We're gonna set up the first meeting during the first month, where we're gonna buy the hardware, set up the software that we need to use. Okay, so that you can grow a passive income long term. We're gonna month 2 and 3. We're gonna put in place the DCA, so dollar cost averaging, investing every month the same amount, so that you build the habit and the new investor mindset, investor personal reality and personality. Okay, and of course you will have access to the community, as I said. And I will not spoil you too much, but the goal after everything that you will do with me is to have freedom, complete freedom. You do every day, like myself, you do what you love to do, you get paid to exist, you get paid to do what you love, and you have your passive income strategy so that you can be free from anything. You will create your life exactly the way you want to design it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm just so excited for you for this program. So I'm not gonna keep you too long on this video. It's been 15 minutes, that's perfect. Congratulations for taking action. Your financial freedom is being built starting right now. Your new identity as an investor is being built right now. I invite you to watch every video, to listen exactly to what I'm advising you to do, because this is what I would have loved someone to create and craft for myself when I started. So everything is made perfectly for you to transform and create the life of your dream, but also to invest in Bitcoin for you and for your family's future. It's going to be your legacy, and I'm glad to be part of your journey. See you on the next one. We will have our onboarding call. I will tell you which videos to watch next, which questionnaire to watch next, to answer next, and see you very, very soon. Take care.